Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Priv, and in this video I am going to share some insights that I believe may help you if you want to build your career or if you want to place yourself at a very good position to get a job or upgrade yourself. A brief about myself. At the time of recording this video, I'm working as a data engineer and a data analyst. So basically, I do quite a lot of stuff: data cleaning, data monitoring, Power BI, TSQL, SQL, all those kind of things. I also have good knowledge in web design and digital marketing, and I also have a BSc in computer science. Okay, so in this video, I am going to share my experience, some things that I believe may help you, and some of the things maybe they may not work for you. Okay, so how did I come to be? How did I have this passion and how did I get to where I am today? So, the number one thing that I want to talk about is passion. I always had passion in technology, I always had passion in how computers and the internet work, and I spent a lot of time researching. How to build, how to do things, like for an example, how to design websites, how to clean, monitor, and manage data. So your passion is what will drive you to be where you are or where you want to be. So that is one thing for sure, is you must have passion in a certain career or in a certain field, and you need to make research about that field if there are jobs within your environment, or if really it's something that is rewarding. There are some careers that used to be rewarding in the past, but now looking at the job or the industry field, they are not as rewarding as they were. So, by rewarding, I mean in terms of salary, and in terms of really worth sacrificing your time. Yes. So that is the number one thing that I want to talk about. I always had passion in technology and in all that. And another thing is university, school, and education is good. In fact, we need all of us to be educated so that we may know things that we don't know about, because education gives us that knowledge, it gives us that wisdom. Yes. But um going to university or going to a college and acquiring a qualification is not enough, and that is why I made this video, so that I may talk about some of the things that you may need to supplement on that qualification which you have, or if you don't have a qualification at all, this might help you. And this is based on my research about different requirements for job skills, and what is basically needed in the industry or in the job field today. Okay, so if you go and read any job description, one thing that you'll see is they require tons and tons of experience. And if you are a junior or a beginner, this may be a problem for you to get at a very, very high or a good position. And that is one thing you must bear in mind when you are choosing a career. Look at the required experience. That means how long is it going to take you to work into that position or at that job which you are currently studying for now, right? So that is one thing that people don't do. They study things, or they study basically careers. They choose career path, but then they don't do a job research to see what is the minimum requirement that is needed. So you'll find out that your qualification is a 4 years qualification, and they also need 4 years experience. So what does that mean? Will you finish your qualification and get that job which needs a 4 year experience? You see, the chances are very low. And what are the chances that you'll get scholarships, or basically maybe let's say internships and all those things for you to get that experience? So continue watching this video. I'm going to expose what can help you to get that job or that position, even if you have minimum experience, right? But when you have these things that I'll talk about, they will help you a lot. Okay, so look at the job specifications, look at the job requirements. Another thing that you will notice when you are looking at job specifications, you see that they say a university or a qualification from a university or a college is an added advantage, right? And they'll also mention that if you have certificates, right, online certificates, this is a very, very good advantage for you. So the second thing I'm going to talk about, which is the main focus basically of this video, is certificates, right? So after studying for that university qualification or a college certificate, whatsoever it is, one thing that you need to do is you need to supplement that qualification with some online certifications, right? So if you are within the field of technology, basically IT or all that, you'll notice that there are some certifications that you can do online, which help you to get some much more knowledge or get more knowledge of what you may not get in that qualification which you are studying for. So what and why do you need to have these certificates? So what are these certificates? These certificates are um, basically some added skills that you get from these big companies, such as Microsoft, such as Amazon, and all those big companies. You may mention them. So they give you skills that are needed within a certain domain or a certain area of functionalities. For an example, you'll find out that Microsoft has got certifications about their cloud infrastructures, right? These cloud infrastructures are spaces, or yes, we can say spaces or platforms, yes, platforms that are used by big companies to manage, to store their data and all that, right? So these big companies, they'll come in and say, we offer training in Azure, we offer training in database system monitoring, networks and firewall. If you go to Amazon, they'll tell you that we've got solution architects and all that kind of stuff, Oracle, and all these big companies, right? Why do they offer you these certificates? They offer you these certificates so that you may be able to operate within their platforms. And if you take a look at these big guys who work with big data, who work with all those kind of stuff, they are using these platforms to store, monitor, and manage their data. So what am I saying? I'm saying that if you are within a certain field or a domain, you need to get an additional certification which can put you at an added advantage, right, for an interview. The reason why you need a certificate is because a certificate gives you hands-on experience, right? Most of these certificates, they offer labs where you can practice, and also they offer some practice tests and all that. So imagine going for an interview, there is someone with a qualification, just their qualification from university or college, and then it's you with your qualification, the same qualification, but you've got these certifications, right? You are at an advantage. The fact that you have a certificate in Microsoft, it shows that you understand their platforms, you understand their resources better, right? So if it's a job that needs someone who deals with networking, and you've got a certificate with Cisco, right, you are already at an added advantage. If it's a certificate that has to do with cleaning, and you got that certificate as well, and together with your qualification, already that puts you at an added advantage, right? Even if you don't have hands-on experience, but the fact that you have these certificates, it puts you at a very, very good advantage, right? The second thing or the third thing that I want to talk about is building a portfolio for yourself, right? A portfolio is something that has got some of the work that you have done, right? You may not be industrial exposed, but there are some of the things that you can build for you to show that you understand what you want to do, or you understand the job that you want to do, right? This can include doing small projects, homemade projects, or volunteering, things like that. They can help you to build or put you at a very, very good advantage as you build portfolios right? You are learning new skills because you will obviously research, right? Do much research and build small projects. So take for an example, if you want to work as a maybe as a web designer, right? Building a portfolio could include doing small web design projects where you build some web design, I mean some websites and maybe e-commerce, if you want to be an app developer, you can have some apps that you build, small projects. They can help you to basically be at an advantage without any industrial experience or without any work specific experience, right? So these portfolios, they are very, very good. So make sure that you either volunteer. If you can't find somewhere to volunteer, look for something that you can build maybe online for free, is to show that you know and understand what you are doing, right? This could include also doing videos on YouTube where you show how to do or how to solve some problems, right? So that is very, very important. Okay. On this section of the video now, I will show you some platforms that you can use to acquire certificates, right? Remember, the goal is for you to have some certifications that will supplement your main degree, or if you don't have or qualify to go to a university or college, you can use these certificates. They are very, very relevant to the field. Rather, recruiters these days, I've noticed, this is based on my experience, that they are looking for people who have these certificates, right? They will tell you that if you have a certificate with Microsoft, you are good. No matter that you don't have a university qualification or a college degree, right? They'll tell you that it's okay, it's fine, because they know that you understand the platform, right? You understand the environment that they need you to work uh, at. Okay, so that is very, very critical. So the first platform that I'll show you, I'll talk about Microsoft Learning. So Microsoft have got this platform where they offer training. This can be paid or free. So they've got free content that you can read and study. Then you can do Microsoft certifications. Microsoft certifications are very good and they are in demand. This is basically for people who want to be in the tech. Then you can look at Microsoft certifications based on what you want to do. Things like maybe AI, networking, databases, and cloud infrastructure, cybersecurity, things like that, right? So you can look at Microsoft Learn or learn.microsoft.com. It's one of the platforms that I use to acquire some certificates, and their certificates are not really expensive. If you are in South Africa, I think it's about 55 US dollars to write a certification, which is very affordable. It's an investment that you are making for you to get this knowledge. Okay. Another platform that I'll talk about is LinkedIn Learning. So if you go on LinkedIn or if you go on Google and basically search for LinkedIn Learning, let's say learning, so you will notice that LinkedIn has got this platform where there are a lot of courses which you can study for free. Lots and lots and lots of courses that you can study. So freely, so you get this knowledge and experience, and you will get a certificate after studying. And this certificate, you can present it or you can add it on your resume or CV. Okay, so LinkedIn Learning. Another platform is Udemy. So Udemy has got some free courses that you can enroll. These after completion of these courses, you can get a certificate, right? They offer also hands-on courses, which include practice labs and also practice question papers for the certificate. So if you want to write a Microsoft certificate, you can also enroll a course in Udemy that can help you study for that certificate. Okay. Another platform that I'll talk about is Coursera. So Coursera got these certificates. They also got free, as you can see here, free and paid certificates. But with Coursera, their courses are a bit costly. Yeah, this is good if maybe you want to do a mini diploma or a 6 month course. Yeah, you can enroll with them, but I recommend Udemy. I recommend also this platform called Ellison. Right, this is a very good platform if you want to learn for free. And the difference between Ellison and Udemy is that um, on Udemy you need to there are some courses that you need to subscribe, and there are some courses that you purchase once off. Like you can see that this course, automate boring stuff with Python, is 1.6, right? It's a once off payment that you can do, and then you study. And also they have some subscriptions, right? Free for 7 days, and also it's about 183 per month South African rands, and you get enrolled in a number of courses, right? Allison, they don't have they actually don't sell these courses, right? So what I mean is that you need to have some sort of a membership, right, for you to study. You can study for free. Yeah, that is very true. But then you can also have this premium where it's like 8 euros, somewhere around 140 a month, and you enroll in these courses. Then you get also a 50% discount on the certifications, right? As you can see here on the start learning, the free, you get about all these kind of number of courses, 4,000 plus courses that you can learn, right? So it's quite a good platform that you can start with. This is a very good platform to start with because you can start learning for free. And then if you don't want to have ads, and you want maybe to also build a CV and get some discounts, then you can do the premium. So that's one of the platforms that I recommend, and I recommend Udemy, Microsoft Learn, LinkedIn Learning, and there are also other tons of platforms that you can use to learn for free. But the number one priorities that I recommend is Microsoft. I also recommend Amazon, and I recommend Elson. I recommend Udemy, and also LinkedIn Learning. These are the top platforms that I recommend. Of course, you may debate that there are some other platforms that offer much more better learning experience and certificates than these. So yeah, you can also enroll with those, but the purpose of the video is to tell you that you need to supplement that university qualification with some certificates. And if you don't have a qualification, then you need to take advantage of these certificates for you to be able to have something that can be a gateway for you to be in that work environment or in that space. So thank you guys for watching this video. Share what you think in the comments section. What's been your experience? What platforms are you using to learn? And how did you get in that space, or where you are at this moment? So thank you guys.